If you're thinking of moving to St. Louis, well, you've come to the right place. Up next, I've got 10 reasons why you should. I'm John Voirol, a realtor here in St. Louis with the John Voirol Group, and today we're here to talk about 10 reasons why you should move to St. Louis, Missouri. Number 1, an incredible restaurant scene. St. Louis's restaurant scene has exploded in recent years, and the city is home to quite a few talented, creative chefs responsible for restaurants like Pastaria, Olive and Oak, Union Loafers, and many, many more. In 2018, 4 chefs and 2 restaurants in St. Louis were among the James Beard Award-winning semi-finalists. We have excellent barbecue, one-of-a-kind pizza, amazing pasta, and everything in between. Number 2 is the cost of living. Okay, let's compare the cost of living in Boston to that of living in St. Louis. If you live in Boston and you make $50,000 a year and you move here, to maintain your standard of living, you need to earn just shy of $31,000 because the cost of living is a whopping 38% lower here in St. Louis. If you look toward the bottom of this screen, you can see you'll also save a ton of money on housing. The median home price in Boston is $576,000, and here in St. Louis, it's just $213,000. Number 3, the parks. Get ready, I took video. From the city to the suburbs, St. Louis is full of impressive parks. The city alone has 108 parks covering almost 3,000 acres. The crown jewel of them is Forest Park, which is one of the largest urban parks in the nation at 1,371 acres and houses beloved St. Louis attractions including the St. Louis Zoo, a golf course, the St. Louis Art Museum, and the Muni, St. Louis's historical outdoor municipal opera theater, which seats 11,000 people. Forest Park is full of lakes, running paths, inspiring views, and features a boathouse where you can rent a kayak or have a relaxing meal by the water. Number 4, arts and culture. Whether you're into theater, live music, or galleries and exhibitions, St. Louis has it all. The St. Louis Art Museum is visited by up to 500,000 people every year, and admission is free, except for featured exhibitions, and even those are free on Fridays. The Grand Center Arts District is St. Louis's epicenter for the arts. From Broadway to Beethoven, you can celebrate world-class talent alongside aspiring artists by visiting Grand Center's 16 theaters, 17 museums and galleries, 10 music venues, and 22 bars and restaurants. Whatever you do in St. Louis, don't miss the Missouri Botanical Garden, the nation's oldest botanical garden in continuous operation and a National Historic Landmark. The garden offers 79 acres of stunning displays, including a 14-acre Japanese strolling garden. Number 5, one of my personal favorites, the change of seasons. Getting to see and experience all 4 seasons of the year and the changes in between them really is one of my favorite things about living in St. Louis. We get a hot summer, we get a cold winter, and spring and fall serve as a refresher in between them. And all 4 seasons are very tolerable when compared with other parts of the country. Number 6, the variety of housing stock. From small ranches and quaint bungalows to historic 10,000 square foot mansions, St. Louis truly has something for all tastes. St. Louis was the leading producer of brick in the United States with over 240 acres of clay mines, and this had a huge impact on its architecture. Though there is plenty of newer construction if that's what you prefer, you'll find no shortage of distinctive masonry-built homes of character here in St. Louis. Number 7, St. Louis is kid-friendly. You'll never struggle to plan a family outing in St. Louis. From the City Museum, which is basically a giant jungle gym with a Ferris wheel on the roof, to the Magic House, to the Butterfly House, and even the Science Center, keeping littles entertained is no problem. Number 8, beer. Anheuser-Busch was founded in St. Louis in 1852, so we have a long history with beer. With a plethora of local brewpubs to explore, beer aficionados will feel right at home here. These are some of my favorites. If you're looking for a recommendation, please comment below the video and I'll be sure to reply. Number 9, the Arch. The St. Louis Gateway Arch is an iconic symbol of St. Louis and is the tallest man-made monument in the United States. There's so much to do that a visit to the Arch is a great way to spend an afternoon. You can take a tram ride 630 feet to the top of the Arch, where you get a panoramic and stunning view of the city, visit the recently expanded museum underneath the Arch, and even take a riverboat cruise on the mighty Mississippi River. But if you ask me, the best way to spend a day on the Arch grounds is to grab a bottle of wine, a sandwich to go, and a blanket, and sit on the park grounds and admire this magnificent monument. And number 10, the neighborhoods. We've got a million of them. St. Louis was founded in 1776 alongside the Mississippi River, and as the population grew, the city sprawled westward, leaving us with 79 unique neighborhoods that make up the city of St. Louis. St. Louis County, on the other hand, is comprised of 88 individual municipalities, all separate from the city, and many with their own local governments and school districts. When relocating to St. Louis, it is crucial to work with an agent who understands the nuances between all of these communities. Well, there you go. Those are my 10 reasons for moving to St. Louis, Missouri. I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something new about this city. If you have any questions, please be sure to leave it in the comments below this video. I'll answer all of my questions personally, so I hope I have the chance to connect with you. If you liked this video, please make sure you click the like button and subscribe so that you don't miss out on future videos. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.